welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Juvia's I Am Magic foundation. I'm so freaking excited. So this foundation does come in 42 shades and it goes from deepest to lightest, which I think is super cool and unique. The only brand that I've ever seen do that before is Beauty Bakery. So kudos to Juvia's for finally prioritizing women of color, especially women with deeper skin tones, because most brands always dismiss women with deeper skin tones, and I feel like Juvia's is one of those brands that's starting to change the game and make people not feel ignored. Because a lot of these brands, I don't know if they smoking crack or what they doing, because they simply don't care. If you ain't fair, they don't care. And that rhymed. Anyways, I did color match myself to the shade Aruba 510. I was actually in the store trying it out. I matched it to my neck. It looked perfect in the store. We'll see here at home. And this employee came up to me and they asked me if I needed any help. I really didn't, but I asked for their opinion and they said I should go a shade lighter. I was like, what? If I went lighter, I would have, like, it would have looked ashy on my neck. So thank God I was able to color match myself. So I'm just going to read you guys some of the claims that are written on the packaging. So it says here that the I Am Magic foundation is radiant, long-lasting, creamy, and comfortable. Our second skin creamy foundation offers a smooth application with a soft, natural, and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. A great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day, suitable for all skin types including sensitive and oily skin, free from paraben, oil, and cyclopentasiloxane. What? I really do like that it says that it's suitable for sensitive skin because I have very sensitive skin. So in here you do get an ounce like most foundations, and this foundation does retail for $20. Did I say that already, that I got it from Ulta? I got it from Ulta. The cool thing about this is that you could use a coupon code for this on the Juvia's website or at Ulta, so make sure to look for those. Juvia's also released a concealer. I did order the concealer from Juvia's because they did not have it at my Ulta, so that will be in a separate video. Sorry you guys, I'm still waiting on it. By the way, something that was really confusing me when I was trying to pick a shade at the store is that the shades do look darker in person than they do online, and there's nowhere, like, it's not written anywhere what undertone the foundation has. So they have it written online, like if you go on their website, but in store there's no indication of what undertone each foundation has. Thankfully this one does have golden undertones. Online it's described as medium skin with golden undertone. So yeah, this is what the packaging looks like. It's a little squeezy tube. And I have mixed feelings about this packaging, to be completely honest. I think this is perfect for, you know, the everyday consumer, but as a makeup artist this would not work for me simply because I cannot see what shade is inside. Like if they had at least made like the J, it has a J, if they had made that J see-through where you could see the color, that would be nice. I also do not like the squeezy function. Like if it was like the same bottle but with a pump, like that Nars foundation, I don't know what it's called, but that would be so much better, because I feel like squeezing it out, you just have no control over how much foundation you use, and I just prefer pumps better anyways. But oh yeah, and if you're a makeup artist, then you probably have to like squeeze this into like a plastic container that you could see through or something like that to be able to use to be able to color match your clients. So for directions it says apply product with a wet beauty sponge or synthetic makeup brush with a sweeping and buffing motion all over the face. Okay, let's get started. So for primer today I'm using my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I know I've mentioned before that I'm iffy about wearing this with matte foundations because I feel like it is too tacky for matte foundation, so they tend to look patchy. But I saw a review of somebody using this foundation with this primer and they had no problem, so I thought, hey, I'll just give it a try. Oh, I do want to show you guys some swatches of this foundation next to other foundations that I use. Oh, by the way, make sure to check the description box because whatever shades I am in other foundations, I'll put them down below so you guys can get a comparison or like an idea. So yeah, I swatched this with a couple other foundations that I wear a lot, but I'm not the best at editing. so I'll just tell you guys from top to bottom which foundations I swatched, and then I'll show you the clip. So first up, I swatched Syracuse from the shade Syracuse by Nars from the Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation. Then underneath that, I swatched Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Praline. And underneath that, I swatched Fenty Beauty in the shade 300. I was stunned to see how different each shade looked because they all match me perfectly, but swatched, they all look very different. Don't be scared, y'all. So I'm gonna try to start off with a small amount just to be careful. But when I was like swatching this in the store, I did notice that a little does go a long way. It is very thick. I feel like I only used a little bit and I got a pretty good amount of coverage. I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit more here, simply because I always, for personal preference, I just always feel like I need more there. I personally feel like I matched myself perfectly. I can't believe the Ulta employee wanted me to go lighter. Like, the finish is beautiful. I don't see it accentuating any texture. I feel like even though at first like it looked pretty peanut buttery, like this is definitely my undertone. I'm very yellow. It looks really, really nice. I feel like on this side I went with even less product than this side, and I still got a pretty good amount of coverage. I'm gonna add a little more just because of personal preference, but this right here looks great. Amazing. And also it looks like your skin, but like better. I know I say that about a lot of foundations, but it really does look like your skin, but better. It doesn't look cakey or thick on the skin, even though the consistency is thick. Also, it is looking really nicely on top of the milk primer. This foundation is super easy to blend. I would say the soft matte claim is true because it is matte, but you don't look dry. Wow, it literally looks impeccable on my nose. Like, I've never had a foundation look this good on my nose. This is what we're currently looking like. I would say this foundation really is full coverage like it claims. You guys remember that little pump, that little squeeze I did? I still have foundation left over, so a little goes a long way. I do feel like I'm looking a little bit yellow, but I have a feeling like after concealer and setting that'll go away. But this foundation looks very beautiful. So for concealer, I am using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium. The concealer and the foundation are blending into each other nicely. To set my face, I'm using my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. This is what we're looking like right after setting. I did spray my face with some Fix Plus because the translucent powder clung onto some of my dry patches, but this foundation looks very beautiful. The finish is so nice and flawless. Guys, excuse my eyeshadow today. Like, it literally came out so trash. I can't even. It does look a lot less yellow in my opinion. I think it is a really good match. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. It just looks really beautiful. I don't know what else to say. I really like it so far. I will finish my face off camera and then I'll be right back. So I'm done with my makeup and this is what we're looking like. I honestly think it looks really, really nice. It doesn't accentuate any texture. It doesn't make my pores look big or anything. I went and asked my mom what she thought about my face, and she was like, oh my god, you look flawless. Like, it looks like you have nothing on your skin. It looks like you just have perfect skin. So that's a good thing. I'm honestly, y'all, like, I'm so proud of this color match. Like, anyways, I'm not too happy with like my eye makeup and like my bronzing and all that situation. It's just one of those days. But the base, the foundation looks amazing. I will be doing a wear test. It is currently 1 in the afternoon. I will see for how long I keep this. I try to do a wear test, I really do, because I think they're really important. But sometimes like I just have things to do that I don't want to be wearing makeup for, and I always end them early. But I'm gonna try, see how long I can do this one today, and I will be back with updates. All right guys, I'm back. I know I look a little weird. It's because I took off my lashes. It's been about 4 hours. I wish I could do a longer wear test, but I can't. I just have so many things to do and I need to get this makeup off. But I did want to show you guys what the foundation looks like after 4 hours without blotting, and I wanted to show you how it looks after blotting. So right now I feel like I look fine. My nose is a little oily, but that's about it. Other than that, the foundation's holding up really well. I mean, it's only been 4 hours, but I know there's foundations that like after 4 hours you start seeing like crazy differences. Again, the foundation has a beautiful finish. I really like it, honestly. I would definitely recommend it. But yeah, let me see how it looks after blotting. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury, what is this? Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade number 2. And I'm using this Real Techniques powder brush. So there wasn't much of a difference. I'm a little bit more matte, but there really wasn't much of a difference because the foundation looked fine. I did forget to mention that it did break apart on my nostrils, but I'm not gonna blame the foundation because my nose was running like crazy and it just wouldn't stop. So of course the foundation's gonna come off, which that's again not the foundation's fault. Overall, I really do like this foundation. I think it has a very beautiful finish. I would definitely recommend it. I cannot wait to get the concealer so I can use both products together. So be on the lookout for that video. So yeah, if you guys do like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.